Hi, this is Roslyn Kahn from Chow Entertainment here at the La Jolla International Film and Fashion Contest. And it is the 13th annual, and I saw this wonderful couple and this great gentleman. He's got a beautiful shirt. Show me your shirt, man. Show me your shirt. It's got a heart on it, a heart of gold. And it is just beautiful. He and I had posed before, and he said he was up here to collect some awards or something like that. And I saw the smile on your face. Now tell me, what was it like putting this together?
It was a great opportunity to be able to tell the story of such an iconic figure in fashion, in history, and in human rights.
And I mean, it was just beautiful. How did you decide to come up with it in the comic theme?
It was during the pandemic. Well, we're still in the pandemic, but there was no way of filming or going and filming somebody live or creating something. So I'm an artist. I paint, and Pat had already liked some of my paintings, and we have had conversations. So I figured that it would be the easiest and safest way to be able to tell a story, and also very unique.
Wow. Now, do I also understand that you had part in the artistry that was on the wall in the back?
Yes.
Oh my God. Is this the first year or?
No, I have been collaborating with La Jolla since 2014, and Fred has a great eye for art. And so he has commissioned me to do some of the art for the Instagram walls, for the posters. The poster for this year, he asked me to do it as well. So yeah, and I'm delighted. You know, the more art that I can show, and
that's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I know great art when I see it as well.
Thank you.
I have an eye for photography. I'm
Thank
very
you.
creative and I see good things. And so I remember something like this last year, and I'm like, you must have been part of it then.
Yes.
Wow. So what's next for you? Tell us about the award that you got. Can you show us those
Yes.
awards?
So we got Best Documentary.
Uh-huh. Hold it up so we can see.
And
Best documentary.
and this is thankfully, I don't take anything for granted. This is our 4th year winning for Best Documentary. I like to tell stories, and Best Animation, because the film is not real animation, and it's not where I want to be. It's moving plateaus, so it's very like a puppet, handmade, fashion illustration. So I'm taking everything where it came from. I wanted to have a very couture, if you like, feel. Like you can see the work, not that real animation doesn't have it, but I wanted to give it a more human feel to it.
Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. So what's up and coming for you next? What do you see next?
So next we want to tell fashion history for kids.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, I think the future generations are kind of like losing touch with the world. We're moving way too fast, and we tend to forget who came before us. And I tell stories, and I love fashion, so I thought that telling stories about fashion and history for kids is a great way to connect with the world.
Oh, that is fantastic. I'm just really impressed as a Latino and all the wonderful things that you've been able to combine and do. In my past history, I used to work in Spanish language media. I was a salesperson.
Yeah.
And it's just so wonderful to see you recognized for so many talents,
It's-
and the vision that you have of bringing the culture and the community
Yeah.
to overcome racism and things
Yeah.
like that. How can people follow you?
They can follow me on Instagram, and believe me, it works. Under Fred, the producer of this festival, and I created a character. His name is Max Vogue, like the magazine, and that's how Pat found me on Instagram, and that's how other beautiful people like Jean-Paul Gaultier and Jody Watley. I don't know if you remember her. Like all those people follow Max Vogue because Max Vogue is this culture healer, if you will. He's somebody who's friends with everybody, and he tells stories. So that's our social media handle.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I'm quite the storyteller myself. I've been on the TEDx stage not once,
Yeah.
twice, and 3 times. I'm a humanitarian, and they say my greatest gift is telling stories.
It is it feels beautiful to tell stories.
No, definitely. So my show is on KXLA Chow Entertainment out of Los Angeles. We cover all Los Angeles, all the way from North Ventura County up to Victorville, out to the desert, down to Oceanside here in San Diego. And we're also in Las Vegas at KGNG, a Sports 26.8. We're on Amazon Prime TV, and we are on Roku TV. And I myself am going to Egypt in August. I'm going to visit a diplomat. So if you know anybody who wants to get their message out to the world in Egypt, I know a media
Yeah.
mogul who can help make that happen. And we'll talk about that afterwards. But it's been a pleasure and honor.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking
it.
a few minutes out.
Absolutely, it's my pleasure.
And this is the last one for the evening. So
Thank you. Thank you.
gratitude
Thank you
beyond
so
words.
much.
All righty.
Thank you.
Take care.
And Pat has